Should you offer free trials for your social media marketing agency in 2023? This is a question that I am gonna cover today. I want to show you exactly what I did in order to get my first clients even without testimonials. And I want to talk about why this is not necessary even if you are starting out. So let's go to my screen and let's start. Here, what can happen if you offer free trials? Probably you already heard a lot of these things before, especially in other YouTube videos, but I want to give you my 2 cents. The thing is that after closing $35,000 for my agency, I realized that free trials are not necessary because you can overcompensate this situation by having more content, by positioning yourself as an authority, and also by offering something that is really valuable in the first place. So here, what can happen is that you are gonna end up attracting the wrong clients. You're gonna end up setting yourself, you're gonna end up setting the wrong expectations from the get-go with those clients, and you are not gonna feel motivated to deal with all of the issues that you will have to face anyway. So even if you get clients and even if they pay you $10,000, you are gonna have to face a bunch of issues and problems. However, it feels very different to solve those problems when you know that you are not gonna get paid, when you know that you are just working for free. So that's what you have to be careful about this. Because in theory, this might work and this might be tempting, considering that a lot of people will tell you, yes, I can give you 100% commission, and then once you give me my first client, then we can continue working together and I will pay you $2,000. Or I will give you just like a 10% commission, but I promise you that I am making 50K per month. But the problem with this is that a lot of times, a lot of people don't tell you the full story. And that's why you have to be careful, because yeah, maybe in some cases this might work for software companies, like, I don't know, this can work for a ton of companies that offer free trials, but when it comes to services, especially high ticket services, like what you're gonna offer with your SMMA, this is gonna be very different because now you're setting expectations. You have to be there for your client, and if you are not there, they are gonna get angry. And then there is going to be like a constant conversation between you and the client. So because of that, you need to have the right foundations in their business relationship from the get-go. So this doesn't really work when it comes to high ticket services. And yeah, maybe there are some exceptions. For example, Alex Hormozzi talks about how he was offering this service for free, but even in that case, he was charging like $500 just like for a refundable deposit. But then he mentions why these clients ended up becoming a nightmare. So they ended up asking for a refund once he was able to get the first payment. So think about it. If Alex Hormozzi is not really thinking about getting clients for free, then why do you think this is gonna be different for you or for me? In my case, I realized that I am not Alex Hormozzi, of course, so I needed to put myself in a position where I could actually win. So what happened with me, with my agency, is that I offered my service for free 2 times, but then later things didn't really go that well because they expected the same level of service as a regular client. And of course, we can understand how this can happen, why this is gonna happen. But the problem is that if you are already getting clients that are paying you, and then if you get one client for free, you are not gonna have the same desire to help them. And it's not because you are a bad person, it's just that you know that the other client can actually continue paying you more money, and you don't know if the offer of the other client that works for free is going to work in the first place. So my regular clients didn't send me a lot of messages and a lot of reminders and they didn't want to hop on a call like every single day. However, these prospects, or let's say these clients that had this free trial, were asking a lot of questions, and that's okay, but they were also calling me all the time and they were sending me messages on WhatsApp. So it was pretty funny because they didn't give me anything, but they were asking for more. So you have to be careful about that. And then later, after 1 month, I decided to not continue working with them because of course I was not making money and I saw that their offer was not really working, but they got angry with me because of course I understand because they had different expectations. So when I told them that I didn't want to continue working on the campaign, they got angry and they were disappointed. So even if you work for free for them, they can be disappointed. This can seem like this is not professional, and they are right. If you promise something and then if you don't deliver, then that's not a good thing for your business. And even in some cases I made those mistakes, but I try to always improve. So just be careful of that. Now the next thing is that of course your clients need to respect your authority in order to succeed. So if you were not able to establish your authority from the get-go when they have to pay you for your services, then how can you expect them to do what you tell them to do later if they are only working with you for free? So they are gonna be like, yeah, I am working with Jay for free, and yeah, he's telling me to create content, but I mean, I don't really think that content is important, so I am just gonna continue doing the same thing. So if they are not getting results, or if they are coming to you because they want your help, of course they are doing something wrong. They are probably doing a lot of things wrong. However, if you are not able to establish your authority in order to show them, hey prospect, let's say James, hey James, you are not doing this. Your business is not growing because you are in this position, so you have to do something different. If you are not able to do that, then they are not gonna do the things that are necessary in order to succeed, and because of that, they are not gonna get results, and because of that, they will never end up paying you this fee that they are promising to pay you once you help them to get results. So that's another thing that can happen. But now, let's talk about what you should do instead, because of course I want to give you a lot of valuable information in this video. So the first thing that you need to do is to start by offering your service for a low price point based on what your competitors are doing. So if you see that they are charging $2,000, $5,000 per month, and if they already have a lot of testimonials and a lot of results for their clients, then maybe it's okay if you start just by charging $1,000, for example. So in my case, I started by offering my service for $1,000, and that meant that I was only making $500, $600, and that's it. But I was happy to take that profit margin because I knew that this was just temporary. So that's okay. It's okay if you're starting out and if you charge this kind of fees. So later, another thing that can be super helpful is just creating content. Because in my experience, this is the best way to position yourself as an authority. At the end of the day, if we go back to the value equation from Alex Hormozi, if you're able to position yourself as an authority, if people believe that you're gonna help them to get the results that they want, and if they can see that you have done the same thing for other people, or at least if they just believe that you can help them, then now you have more chances of closing more deals, even if you don't have experience. So you don't have to depend on free trials. So if you're able to create more content, I promise that you're gonna be able to close your first clients even without experience, even without a track record of success. And basically here, you're gonna be able to start getting some momentum for your agency, and that's the most important part, because once you get your first clients, now it's very easy to continue getting more and more clients. That's the idea. So content can help you to start this momentum. And another thing is that you can add more personalization to the sales process, because this will help you to show your prospects that you truly care about them. So for example, if you create personalized videos for them when you are contacting them, of course that is gonna show the prospect that, hey, for example, hey, Jay cares about this. Jay actually cares about me. Jay recorded a video about my strategy and how can I improve, and he actually made his research, and I can see that he's passionate about this. So yeah, let's hop on a call and maybe let's see if he can help me. And then if I have all of these YouTube videos, for example, then of course the prospect is gonna be more likely to move forward. So in summary, you don't need to offer free trials, considering that you can get a lot of clients already without testimonials, without clients, without the track record of success, just by having the right things in place. And if you want to check a video where I talk about what I did in order to go from $0 to $20,000 with my agency in 60 days, then I will leave a link to a video right here. So make sure to check it out, because I will explain all of these details, and I will talk about how you can choose the right price point, and then how everything was able to grow so quickly. So make sure to check it out.